Students Loan Act a scam or a prospect?
It's a scam. It's a scam. Why I said it's a scam is that all the companies in Nigeria, limited company, they remit 2% accessible profit education tax to the government. What does the government do with that money? They call it tech fund. Go to all our federal institutions, all the state university, the polytechnic, federal polytechnic. Those money are not used judicially. They are not giving them the actual amount they are supposed to get. Now the federal government is coming and saying that they want student loan. What is their criteria? They said less than 500,000. Less than 500. How do you assess it? How do you assess it? The minimum wage is 35,000. It's a scam at arrival. Level 12 person to stand as a guarantor. What kind of insult? Why are they taking us for granted?
Imagine level 12 should stand in the public office, should stand, or civil service should stand as a guarantor for the student loan before it could be granted.
It's a big slap on with the citizens. I will only suggest to them. The suggestion is that if you are an indigene of Nigeria, the government should subsidize their school fees using from what the companies are contributing to education. Let them subsidize with it. What they are doing is that they are collecting money from Paul to pay Peter. They are collecting from Paul to pay Peter. They should subsidize for the students. If you are an indigene of Nigeria, they can subsidize the school fees of the citizen. If the students are paying 150, the government can subsidize by paying 80,000 naira.
But do you think that the government said that they are going to establish a bank that will be in charge or responsible for the student loans act, and these banks are not yet feasible? How long will it take for such to be established and before this student act will begin to work? Do you think that is something that may come in the next 4 years?
I earlier told you that it's a scam at arrival. It's a scam. Why I said it's a scam is that this government it wants to is adding hardship on the citizens. We are talking about the governance of Nigerian citizens, Nigerian grade students. Why is it taking on those protocol? Why is it taking on this bureaucracy method? My humble take is this: is that it's a scam. It's a scam.
And seeing that most of the federal varsities have escalated their school fees beyond the reach of the ordinary masses or students, and with this student loan you call the scam, don't you think they will also push up the student tuition fees?
What I am saying is that government wants to remove and they don't want to subsidize anything for any school. They don't want to subsidize anything for any school. That's what they are trying to do. This government of Tinubu don't want to subsidize anything. So you will see that people in the federal university, people in the federal polytechnic, people in federal college of education, their school fees will be high times 3. If you are paying 80,000, you'll be ready to pay 80,000 times 3. You pay around 240,000, and it is quite unfortunate.
And this might possibly push most of the students out of schools.
The government of the day are no longer encouraging government. They want to kill the government institution and encourage private university.
How many Nigerian students can afford the cost of private universities?
We are watching, and I want to round up with this. We are watching. This government is going to be worse than the government of Buhari.
How do you mean?
This government will be worse than the government of Buhari.
Is it a prophecy, or you are making your decisions based on
From what I have seen, there are going to be
information available to you?
yes, there are going to be more hardship in the land because this government is not ready to sacrifice. They want the masses to sacrifice, and that will not help Nigerian citizens. Just watch and see.
Just watch and see. Well, I think time will reveal more than we can see. It's been a wonderful time having you. Thank you for your time.